Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Roach, and I'm here on day 2, Tuesday, March 24th, 2020, to review with you subject pronouns. We had a good start yesterday, and there's a few things we just need to review. Okay, first of all, today you're going to be doing the subject pronoun worksheet number 2, which will be posted on Schoology. And what you need to do is refer to the chart. This is your pronoun chart. This is the subject pronoun chart. The singular, which means one person. Subject pronouns are I, you, point to them. I, you, he, she, and it. The plural, meaning more than one person, are we, you, and they. So these are your only choices for today's assignment. So yesterday, some of you were putting him or her or them, but those are not the choices. Those are not subject pronouns. So we're sticking to these, okay? All right, I'm going to review with you my handy dandy chalkboard over here, okay? These were some things that needed to be reviewed. So we got confused when the subject pronoun is at the end of the sentence, which is normal because they're not usually at the end of the sentence. So these are tricky. These are the exceptions to the rule. Usually our subject pronouns are at the beginning of the sentence. But I'm going to teach you the reasons why these subject pronouns belong at the end of these sentences. So take a look at number 1. The new student is Carmen. Carmen is underlined. Carmen is a boy. And so now I have to think, what subject pronoun should I replace Carmen with? The new student is he. So I am going to write he. Now, a lot of you would say that doesn't sound right. It should be the new student is him. Okay, well, this is the reason why it is correct, because he comes after a linking verb. The linking verb is. It's not an action. One way you can check to see if you did this right is by reading it backwards. He is the new student. He is the new student sounds good. You would not say him is the new student. That would sound bad. So these are tricky. They're a little bit backwards, but they're correct. So let's go to number 2. The best players were Tom and Pam. The best players were blank. So I'm going to look at my list, my choices. Tom and Pam are plural. They're plural nouns. There's more than one. So would I pick we for Tom and Pam, you for Tom and Pam, or they? I would pick they. Now, yesterday, a lot of kids were putting them, but now let me read this sentence backwards. They were the best players. If I start with they were the best players. That sounds good. You would not say them were the best players. And number 3 is another example of this. Yesterday, the dog walkers were they. I know they sounds weird being at the end, but you could read that backwards. They were the dog walkers yesterday, and it sounds good. So that's the main thing you guys have to remember. Also, these come after linking verbs. Is and were. Am is also a linking verb. Was. We went over those earlier in the year. So, boys and girls, I hope you listened to this video and paid attention to it. And now you are ready to work on your activity, which is going to be the same as yesterday. The directions say use the chart to choose a subject pronoun to replace the underlined word or words. Write your answers on a separate piece of paper. Take a picture of your work and send it to me. I'm going to review the examples with you. Here are your examples. Nanny and Judy heard a speech. I need to replace Manny and Judy. They heard a speech. Stop. Okay. The speaker was Mrs. Ruiz. Here we go. This is at the end of the sentence. Mrs. Ruiz is one person, so I'm looking at my chart on singular. She's a woman. So the speaker was she. I know you want to put her, but it's wrong. She was the speaker is a good way to check it. Okay, so I did the first one for you. Manuel, Judy, and I have been reading about dinosaurs. This is another one that some people get wrong because they just want to say they have been reading about dinosaurs. Well, if I am included, then I'm a part of it. I'm not going to put they. I'm going to put we. So number one is we. And I'm going to give you one more clue. You and I believe I, are not any answers in this whole page. Yesterday, some of you were putting I for the word pa. Well, is pa you? Would you call yourself pa and say I? No. Pa is he. He's a person. So really think about it. You would not use I and you in any of these because that wouldn't make sense. Okay, take your time, check your work, and I will be around for questions. Just contact me. Have a great day, kids.